In the midst of this terrible crisis that we are facing right now, both a health crisis and an economic crisis, I wanted to pause and put things in perspective. The current crisis, as bad as it is really nothing compared to one that America faced in 1918. In 1918, during the last year of World War I, a flu epidemic broke out. It was a pandemic that swept over the world. In that pandemic, a total of 500 million people were infected with the flu. And in that pandemic, 40 to 50 million died. In the United States, there were 650,000 deaths from that flu, as many as in the Civil War. Why? Because the flu went into pneumonia. And when it went into pneumonia, most people died. Why? Because there were no antibiotics to fight the pneumonia. Did you know that? Did you know that at the beginning of the 20th century, in 1900, the life expectancy of an American was 45 years? Did you know that before that time, the life expectancy of most people around the world was only about 35 years? You dig up ancient cemeteries and it's about everybody there is below the age of 35. 45 years was the life expectancy of an American in 1900. At the end of the century, 78 years, all due to a blessing that we forget, the blessing of modern medicine. The first antibiotic was discovered in 1928. If I had been born before 1928, I would have died at age 12, because at age 12 I had appendicitis. And when you had appendicitis, you were dead. That's how much we need to count our blessings. That's how much we need to put things into perspective. We need to thank God for modern medicine. And one of the things I would urge you to do is to read Psalm 103. Listen to what it says. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of his benefits. And what are those benefits? Listen to these. He pardons our iniquities. He heals our diseases. He redeems our life from the pit. He crowns you with loving kindness and compassion. He satisfies your years with good things so that your youth is renewed like an eagle. Start praying today to the Lord to solve all the problems that you are dealing with in your life, and read the Psalms every day. The Psalms are so important for encouragement because David is so honest with God. When he's angry with God, he says so. When he is tired of waiting on God, he says so. He is so honest. He will start a psalm saying, Lord, I prayed and prayed and prayed. Are you paying any attention? He'll end the psalm and say, well, praise the Lord, you answered me. Read it. It will encourage you.